What is Women's to Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Thursday, October 3rd, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Paramount Pictures released a featurette for Smile 2 on Thursday. In the clip, Parker Finn, the film's writer, director, and producer, offer a glimpse of what went into making the new film. He says, "I knew that I was going to approach the sequel. I needed to find a character that I could find something thematic to explore there. In the Smile franchise, an evil being overtakes its victims and forces them to kill themselves before the eyes of the next target." Finn says the trick to unlock it was discovering the character Sky Riley. Sky is this famous star who is surrounded by people, and yet she's incredibly alone. It's a frightening situation for anybody to be in. Naomi Scott will portray Riley. Scott said in the featurette, "It really does run the gamut of a more internal movie to just being completely unhinged." Finn said that his sophomore film will be 10 times bigger than the first, with more blood and more nastiness. In addition to Scott, Rosemary DeWitt, Lucas Gage, Miles Gutierrez Riley, Peter Jacobson, Ray Nicholson, Dylan Gilula, Rael Castillo, and Kyle Gardner also star. Smile 2 drops in theaters October 18th. FX released a trailer for the last chapter of What We Do in the Shadows, which premieres October 21st. In the mockumentary, it follows a group of vampires living in Staten Island, New York, and Season 6 shows the roommates grappling with their dark purpose after a friend awakens from a nap that lasted 50 years. An official description reads, "They realize how little they've done in half a century, not one goal accomplished, not one dream pursue, not one part of the new world conquer, except for their street and part of Ashley Street." Kevon Novak portrays Nandor, who lives with Laszlo, played by Matt Berry, Naja, played by Natasha Demetrio, and Colin, played by Mark Proch. Guillermo, who had briefly been a vampire himself, is played by Harvey Guillen. In the trailer, Naja says she has been learning the dark arts of corporate America, while Laszlo dreams of bringing life to a lifeless vessel, and Colin confesses he may have hypnotized Nandor into Richard Nixon. Season 5 was nominated for 8 Primetime Emmy Awards. The Season 6 description reads, "Nandor, Naja, Laszlo, Colin, and Guillermo will enter the workforce, visit New Hampshire, go to a human dinner party, Fiat, the Baron, and conjure a demon, all while trying to find their place and their purpose in this crazy mixed-up world." Max is introducing the new series, The Confidante. The streaming service shared a trailer for the show Thursday featuring Lori Calami. The Confidante is the first Max original from France and will consist of 4 episodes. The series is a psychological thriller inspired by true events and premieres October 11th on Max. Calami plays Christelle Chris Badelon, a rock musician obsessed Parisian who, after witnessing the harrowing November 13, 2015 terrorist attack, quickly latches onto a community of survivors. An official synopsis reads, claiming that her best friend Vincent was one of dozens critically injured at the Bataclan Theater, Chris becomes indispensable resource for the group, working her way into a prominent role in a survivors association. Though her commitment seems relentless, discrepancies begin to pepper her story, raising serious doubt among the true victims of tragedy. Ariel Walkhalter, Annabelle Legroni, Alexis Manetti, Ava Baya, and Anne Benoit also star. The Confidante is based on the Alexandre Kaufman book La Mythino de Bataclan. Kaufman adapted his book for the series, along with Fanny Bordino, Jean-Baptiste Delafont, and Samuel Diot. Just Philippe directs. Nickelodeon announced its poll allowing kids to cast their votes for president Thursday. The Kids Pick the President culminates in a special on October 28th when the election results will be revealed. Nat Burleson will host the 30-minute program alongside Melo Burleson, 14, his daughter. The press release states, kids from all sides of the political spectrum will share their personal stories and opinions on topics including the economy, future of AI, and technology and health. Voters can download a badge that reads, I voted, after sharing their opinions on kidspickthepresident.com. And parents will notice a media literacy resource on the website as well. Nickelodeon's Public Affairs Senior Vice President, Jean Margaret Smith, says, we believe kids of all ages deserve to be seen and heard. And we're proud to the role that our Kids Pick the President initiative has played in elevating their voices around important issues in their lives for the last 9 election cycles. The special will air on Nickelodeon at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and will stream the following day on demand. The program will also run on Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon YouTube, Nick.com, and select Pluto TV channels. A San Diego doctor became the third person to plead guilty in the case of Matthew Perry's fatal drug overdose as prosecutors collected cooperators in an attempt to convict 2 bigger targets they say are responsible for the death of the Friends star. Dr. Mark Chavez entered the plea Wednesday to a felony count of conspiring to distribute the surgical anesthetic ketamine in federal court in Los Angeles after reaching a plea agreement with prosecutors in July. Chavez agreed to cooperate as the U.S. Attorney's Office pursued more serious charges against Dr. Salvador Palencia, who prosecutors say gave ketamine directly to Perry. The other major target in the investigation is Jasmine Sangha, an alleged dealer whose prosecutors say was known as the ketamine queen of Los Angeles and supplied the doses that killed Perry last year. Chavez stood in court with his lawyer and answered dozens of questions from Judge Sherilyn Peace Garnett. He agreed to give up his right to trial and other rights. He listened to prosecutors as they read through every instance of him meeting with Palencia between San Diego and Los Angeles to hand off ketamine he got using fraudulent prescriptions. In all, he admitted to supplying 22.5 meters vitals of ketamine and 9 ketamine lozenges. Oahu says she worked as a hair and makeup stylist for Garth Brooks, alleged in a lawsuit filed Thursday that he raped her in a Los Angeles hotel in 2019. The woman does not use her name and goes by Jane Doe in the lawsuit filed by the Los Angeles Superior Court. Brooks forcefully denied the allegations in a statement and acknowledged he tried to get a court to stop Thursday's lawsuit from being filed. The woman said in the lawsuit she had worked for Brooks' wife, country singer Trisha Yearwood, since 1999 and had started also working for Brooks in 2017. She said the assault occurred when she traveled from Nashville to Los Angeles with Brooks, who was performing with soul singer Sam Moore at the Grammy Awards tribute to Moore in October of 2019. Brooks normally traveled with an entourage, but the two were alone on his private jet, and he booked just one hotel suite for both of them, the lawsuit says. The woman alleges that in the suite he appeared naked in a doorway to the bedroom and raped her. The suit says that he then proceeded as though nothing had happened and expected her to do his hair and makeup immediately after. The woman's lawsuit alleges that earlier in 2019, when she was at Brooks' home, he had appeared naked in front of her, grabbed her hands, and put them on his genitals. Brooks filed a preemptive lawsuit in federal court in Mississippi last month, in which both him and the woman are anonymous. In court documents in that case, the plaintiff, going by John Doe, says the allegations are wholly untrue, and he first learned of them in July when she threatened to publicly sue him unless he gave her millions of dollars. He asked the judge to stop the woman from intentional infliction of emotional distress, defamation, and false light of invasion for privacy. For the last 2 months, I have been hassled to no ends with threats, lies, and tragic tales of what my future would be if I did not write a check for millions of dollars. Brooks' statement said, "It has been like having a loaded gun waved in my face." Brooks said he filed the case anonymously for the sake of families on both sides. The woman's suit also says that Brooks exposed himself to her many other times and talked about sexual fantasies with her and sent her explicit text messages. Eminem killed off his alter ego Slim Shady with his latest album, but he's making way for a new nickname, Grandpa. The rapper announced his daughter Haley Jade is pregnant, though a touching music video that is a tribute to their relationship, home videos dating back to 1999, and photos of father and daughter duo, along with videos from her May wedding, are underscored by the emotional song Temporary in the video released Thursday. In one clip of a recent home video, his daughter hands Eminem a jersey with the name Grandpa embezzled on the back with the number 1. She also hands him an ultrasound photos, and he looks shocked. The social media influencer confirmed that the news of her pregnancy hours after the video was released Thursday, with an Instagram post, "Mom and Dad, Esta 2025. Reps from Eminem did not immediately return requests for comments. Temporary from Eminem's latest album, The Death of Slim Shady, Culpa de Grace, is written as a comforting message to his daughter after he dies. He sings on the track, "I'm watching you right now, baby girl. I vow I will protect your guardian angel." The singer released a track in July. And finally, Motley Crue announced an upcoming Las Vegas residency on Thursday. The Rockers will perform at Park MGM beginning March 28th. The residency will run through August 19th. In a post, the band said that the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth will receive part of the earnings generated via ticket sales. Motley Crue's philanthropic efforts are a part of the Give Back initiative, which they describe as a moniker under which the band will partner with different nonprofit organizations near and dear to their hearts moving forward. Musicians are also auctioning off instruments to raise $250,000 before 2024 ends. They will donate the money to Confidante House. The description reads, "The band personally curated 3 unique collectors, microphones, snare drums, basses, and guitars that are specific to each show and will be played by each band member at the club shows taking place next week. The band is set to perform at the Troubadour on Monday, at the Whiskey on Wednesday, and at the Roxy on October 11th. Tickets for the Las Vegas residency show are available at 10 a.m. October 11th, and pre-sales begin Friday for Sin Club and City Card members at 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. respectively." And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.